So let's do a simple for loop. Okay, so here, this is for loop. You are looping through 3 strings and you are setting them as a variable here, and you will be echoing each variable. All right. For array underscore name, which will be our variable in Kevin, Thomas, and Rick, then you will see a bracket, then you type do, and echo, you will print array name. So what it's doing is repeating the line between do and done. Here, echo array name for all of the inputs that you've given. Try adding more. Try adding A, B, C, D, D, echo, array underscore name. It's printing each lines. Okay. This is the basics of the programming. Looping is the basics, and it's exactly the same in all the languages. It's just a simple do and done is syntax, quite specific for Bash. But if you understand the concept of repeating in a loop, then it goes for the same thing. MATLAB, R, Python, Java, so all the same. Okay. For subject underscore number in 00, 02, 03, 04, okay, I'm going to echo subject underscore number. So subject number this time in the first loop is becoming 00, and then in second loop is becoming 02, third loop 03, fourth loop 04, and just printing on the screen. All right. You can even include another strings in front of the echo like we did with A. So for subject underscore number in 00, 02, 03, 04, this time I want to print echo subject underscore and then $sign subject number. This is becoming complex and confusing, but as long as you understand whatever goes behind the $sign is the variable, the data container, then you'll understand this. So subject underscore is the string, but that comes after it is the variable. So now you can print subject 00, 02, 03, 04. Okay, it's not only echo that you can do, you can also do other Linux commands like running your analysis or submitting jobs to BSub and so on. So I have an example. If you go to Linux tutorial, you will see a MRI root directory. Go in there, you will see a raw data. Go in there, you will see a bunch of subjects. I want to see, or I want to execute a Linux commands for all of the subjects, but you see the patterns. The sub minus is all the same for all of the subjects. It's just the numbers that's changing. So you do for subject number in 00, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, do echo subject number. Let's just see this. It's just printing name. Let's change them into sub minus. So I'm printing sub minus as a string, and I'm printing a variable here. Okay, you can expect the output. It looks like this. What I do now, I can go press arrow up button and then just change the echo into something else. I want to see what's in there. Then I change it with ls. So in the first line of the loop is looking into 01 by ls. In the second loop, 02, third, 03, and so on. Okay? It's not just a single line that you can do as well. So for subject number in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, do. Now, this time you want to print the number and also ls number. So this loop now is repeating the 2 lines rather than the single line. And you can put in as many lines that you want to. All right. So now we can clearly see, oh, this is from 00, this is from 07, and so on. All right. And when there are, let's say there are 9 folders, it's simple to write 9. But when there are 1,000, it would be difficult to write them. All right. So you can use meta characters for subject underscore dir in star sign. So it's telling you to grab everything that is available on the raw data and then set them as a subject underscore dir for every loop. Let's see. Echo subject dir. It's just grabbing everything. Okay. So you don't have to type all the time. Okay. So this is simple repetition. You can make a pass and do something else and commands with ls or with bsub or run your analysis on it. This is for you to do. So have a go using a full loop, print on your screen 00, 02 up to 09 using a loop, and then try printing all of the array's name in each line using a loop, and try creating folders with each of the array's name on the your home Linux tutorial and loop, and create empty files on the each directory that you created from number 3 with a loop, and the file name should be code underscore and each array's name in the file. Have a go at it. I'll give you 2 minutes, then I'll do that with you. Okay, let me do it with you. I'm gonna go into home, Linux tutorial, and for the first item, I'll do for number in 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09. I'll do echo number. Okay, I'll do it like this, so simple. For name in Kevin, John, Thomas, Rick. I'm gonna echo. I'm gonna do echo name. This will print each name that I've given, each string that I've given is a name, and then print it. And third item, so create folders with each array's name on the Linux tutorial loop. Let me see, ls. So there's no folder called loop. I want to make it. Make the IR loop. Look at it. There's a loop folder now. And for each array's name, for name in Kevin, John, Thomas, and Rick, I want to do I'll print them, what they are, but I want to make folders. So make dir on the loop. Oops. My bad, I made a mistake here. This should be name. Let me type it again. Full name and Kevin, Thomas, Rick, do echo. I'm just printing name before running make dir. I'm going to make directory on the loop slash name. So I'm looping through different names and then printing them on the screen and then making directory on the loop with the name. All right. It's printing here. And let me do ls loop. Now you have different folders. Okay, that was number 3. And number 4, so create empty files. We can do that with touch, and under each person's directory with the code underscore person's name. Okay, let's try doing this. For name, give the same name that you just given right now. So in Kevin, John, Thomas, Rick, do. Then I'm gonna touch on the loop on the name each directory and slash code underscore name and done. So here in this line, the name variable is being used twice. That doesn't matter. You can use them as many as you want. So it's creating an empty folder on the loop on the subject name, code underscore subject name. I'll run it. Let me do ls loop. You see all the files. Let me do ls loop haha. So there's code underscore haha. Let me look at ho. You see ho? Let me do tree loop. So there's a code between below ho, John, Kevin with the name that we want to do. Okay. Yeah. So from today, that was it. But this variable and string is the core thing to learn today, because that's going to carry on with the Python and the Vim and so on. So if you don't understand that if you don't understand it, it's fine. I'm going to repeat this again next week. But if you get the concept that the difference between the variable and vectors, there'll be enough for today.